Alright, in this video we are going to talk about Unit 2, Objective 3, the quotient rule. So this is our third big derivative rule. It's going to be a lot easier to spot than the product rule because we're going to have a rational function of u and v both being differentiable functions. So if u and v are differentiable functions, then the derivative with respect to x of u divided by v is going to be v times the derivative of u minus u times the derivative of v all over v squared. So v times the derivative of u minus u times the derivative of v all over v squared. And we're going to have a calculus musical song about this. And in the musical song, they say, this is how they describe it. They say low d high minus high d low all over low squared. So low and high are the top and the bottom, the numerator and denominator, and whenever you see d, that means the derivative. So low d high is the bottom v times the derivative of the top u, so u prime v u prime. So vu prime minus uv prime over v squared is our quotient rule. So let's look at couple of real quick examples. First one, find f of 2 if f of x is x squared minus 1 over x squared plus 1. So if we're going to find f prime of 2, we're going to need to find f of x first. I'm sorry, f prime of x first. So we'll start with f prime of x. So the bottom, low or v, depending on how you want to think about it, x squared plus 1 times the derivative of the top, 2x, minus the top, x squared minus 1, times the derivative of the bottom, 2x, all divided by x squared plus 1 quantity squared. So the big thing that we need to be careful of with our quotient rule is making sure we have this negative here and making sure we distribute it through to everything after the minus sign. So it might not be a bad idea if we were to put brackets around that last piece so we know we have to distribute this negative through to everything. Now, if we are trying to find f prime of 2, we can just go ahead and plug that 2 in. We don't have to simplify anything. Let's just plug the 2 in, and it might be a little bit easier. So 2 squared is going to give me 4 plus 1 times 2 times 2 is 4 minus 2 squared is 4 minus 1 is 3, and then 2 times 2 is 4 again, over 2 squared is 4 plus 1 is 5, squared is 25. So we can simplify this a little bit. 4 and 1 is 5 times 4 is 20 minus 12 over 25. So we're going to get 8 over 25. So if you were to graph this function here and draw the tangent line at the point x equals 2, the slope of that tangent line is going to be 8 over 25. So the last example we're going to look at is very similar to one that we did with the product rule, but this time we're going to be doing it with the quotient rule. So again, AP likes questions like this where they have you just know the rule. They're not going to give you the functions u and v. So I made the same mistake again. So this is actually u of 2 equals 3 and u prime equals 4. They're not going to give us u and v, we just have to know the quotient rule. So if we start with y equals u over v, we know the derivative y prime is going to be v u prime minus u v prime. So the bottom times the derivative of the top minus the top times the derivative of the bottom over v squared. And now we just have to plug in 2. So y prime of 2 is equal to v of 2 times u prime of 2 minus u of 2 times v prime of 2 all over v of 2 squared. So if we take the numbers, v of 2 is 1, u prime of 2 is 4, minus u of 2 is 3, v prime of 2 is 2, all over v of 2 is 1, and then we square it. So that's going to be 4 minus 6 over 1, or just negative 2. So that's going to be it for this video. We will see you in the next one.